Hello, friends, and welcome to Shuddy Uppy, Let's Talk King of Queens podcast. My name's Steve Lawton. Thank you for listening to our intro episode. I'd first like to welcome my co-host, Mr. Dusty Salisbury. You might know Dusty from his hilarious King of Queens TikTok reenactments with his lovely wife. Dusty, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, demented old Circumuckus, doing?
We're all doing great here, man. So we decided, so basically what happened was I wanted to do a King of Queens podcast. Dusty and I are in this fan group together, so I put out this, a post about it saying I wanted to do a podcast. Well, Dusty was one of the people who responded to the post, and I, did a little Facebook stalking, and it turns out Dusty was the one who did these awesome reenactments with his wife, like I said earlier. And I said, I gotta hook up with this guy. And luckily he said yes, and here we are. We're gonna do this thing. So you pumped about this or what?
I am, man. I am super glad that I saw your post too, because usually I'm like the very last person to find stuff like this, and I was like one of the top 5 comments before everybody else started commenting. I was like, oh, thank God, man! I was finally one of the first ones to find it. I'm always the last to know about something.
Awesome. Yeah, man. I was like, I was surprised. I got a lot of good feedback on that post.
Yeah.
And actually a lot of people saying they wanted to be guests and stuff too.
Definitely.
So we'll have to go back to that post and hit people up.
Yes, definitely.
But yeah, man, we've been chatting and stuff back and forth, and we're ready to go, man. So this is our intro episode. We just wanted to say hi, have you guys learn a little bit about ourselves. Like I said, I'm Steve. I've watched every episode of King of Queens. Love it. Me and my wife, we would watch the show when it was on from 99 or 98 to 07. Like I said, it's just a hilarious show.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I mean, you could watch pretty much any episode and just laugh, that's the thing I love about it, because with our show, it's going to be a little different. There's a couple other podcasts out there about King of Queens, and we're not going to go in order of air date. So in other words, like episode 1, we're not starting with the pilot. We're gonna be in season 2.
Yeah.
And go with one of those. So I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah.
So tell me a little bit about yourself, Dusty.
Yeah. I'm a happily married man of 4 years. We've been together for 5. We have 2 kids. Both are holiday babies. My son, who is 8 years old, he was born on the 4th of July. And our daughter, who was born on Christmas Day, she is 3 years old. I don't know how the hell that happened, but I mean, it's crazy that we got 2 holiday babies.
That's awesome.
Right? You got the birth
That's
of
awesome.
America and birth of Christ. I mean, it's crazy.
Hey, what 2 better things can you think of?
Right? Exactly. I'm a baseball owner. I own a baseball business here in North Carolina, to where I do private lessons, camps, clinics, and also college recruiting for high school players, where I help high school players that aren't being recruited from colleges. I will help them make a video for them and have them give me their top 5 schools, to where I will send that video to them, and then I also will send it to 50 to 100 different schools on the East Coast, just
That's
to help
awesome.
them get recruited.
You get a lot of kids follow through with that?
Oh yeah. I've been coaching for a long time, for about 12 years, and before I actually started my baseball business, I was coaching high school baseball, and I coached. You might like this. You're a Yankees. You might not like this. You're a Yankees fan, and a guy that I coached for a couple of years, who got drafted in the 7th round, who's playing for the Boston Red Sox right now. He's a relief pitcher for the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah, it's awesome. If he was playing for the Cubs, I'd be like, hey, give me some free tickets, But, people follow through with it. I've ever since I started a business, I've had, I started out with a lot of young players, and they've kept on growing and growing, and all the players that have grown out of high school, I've had a bunch of people go off to play college baseball.
Oh, that's
So
great.
they
That's
do
awesome.
follow through with
Wish
it.
I was down there. I'm in New York, so I wish I was down there. My oldest son, well, actually, I have 3 sons and a daughter. All love baseball, obviously.
Yeah.
And, it would be great to see them, even if they just play in college
Right.
and just, extend their career. It would be awesome.
And that's the thing about playing college baseball. I mean, any level of college baseball is competitive. I played JUCO
Yeah.
ball, so that's community college, and JUCO ball is very competitive.
Okay.
I mean, it's very competitive. Um, so you got JUCO, you got NAIA, you got D3, D2, and D1, and D1 is the biggest college baseball there is. But any level of college baseball, any of those levels are as competitive as it is as D1. No matter where you're
Oh, that's
going, you're
awesome.
playing college baseball. I mean, you're playing baseball for another 4 years, so it's
Hey,
awesome.
exactly. Who you can't go wrong with that.
Exactly.
You think Doug's kid is going to be playing baseball or what?
Playing
'Cause
football.
it's definitely football.
Yeah.
But
he would. I'm
Any
sure he would
sport-
play baseball. Cause he
any sport really.
right. I mean, Doug said that he was like one of the top pitchers in one of the episodes. He was trying to win that frog for Carrie at the fair, and he was one of the top pitchers. And then that guy was like, "And now you're a UPS driver." So,
Yeah,
yeah.
we'll definitely be going over that episode
yeah.
at some point.
Yep.
So just a little bit about the format of the show. Like I said earlier, we're not going to go in order. So really, it's going to kind of be unexpected every week, as far as which show we're going to do. We're gonna keep you guys on your toes.
Yes.
We plan on releasing every Monday. We're gonna have guests on. So it'll be myself, Dusty, and then a guest. So if you want to be a guest on the show, email me, kingofqueenspodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up on Facebook. I'm Stephen Lant. He's Dusty Salisbury. We're going to have a Facebook page that you can contact also. If you're in the fan group, that's even better. It'll be really easy to find us because you'll probably either see my post or Dusty's post because we're always throwing something up there. And yeah, if you have TikTok, what's our TikTok handle?
King of Queens TikTok.
King of Queens TikTok. So we'll be posting on there too. We already have a couple followers, which is nice.
Yeah.
We'll be hopefully going viral here and rule the world, but
Yeah.
it takes a little bit at a time. So if you're listening to this and you have TikTok, hit us up. And if you have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, we're going to be on all those social medias as well. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing some trivia on the show with our guests. It's not going to just be your regular run-of-the-mill like, this, and this. We're gonna make the guest pull it out. We're going to make the guests, these have to answer these trivia questions.
Yep.
So I think that's it makes it fun. It's a little different than what we're used to, right? Listening to all these other shows. And yeah, we'll give a quick synopsis. We'll rate the show, and we're always open for suggestions from the listeners. Because that's what it's all about, right, Dusty?
Oh, yeah.
We're doing this for the listeners.
Exactly.
We if you guys like what you're hearing, let us know. If you don't like it, let us know. We're big boys. We can take it.
That's right.
And we'll go from there.
With the King of Queens TikTok and all that, we'll be posting the, recreated scenes and stuff like that, and we will also be posting videos from our podcast, so you can actually see our faces in the podcast. You can listen to our podcast and then go on our TikTok and see our actual faces.
I don't know if you want to see my face, but Dusty's a handsome man. And I'm sure we'll have some good-looking guests on too.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, yeah. Find us, subscribe to our wherever you listen to podcasts. We're gonna be up in your face about this. So, just hit us up. Hit us up. We want to hear from you as well. So,
Most definitely.
we're gonna love interacting with the listeners.
Heck yeah. We love our fans.
All right. Love the fans.
That's right.
It's all about the fans,
That's
man.
right.
So, all right. That's pretty much it. You'll learn more about us and our guests as we go along here. This was just a quick intro, a little tidbit, a little taste of what we're all about. And yeah, so look for us wherever you listen to podcasts.
Definitely.
All right. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.